Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am Psychic Bella Love. You can book your own personal private reading with me on my website, psychicbellalove.com. And if you are viewing this before the 12th of November of 2021, you can use coupon code November, all in caps, at checkout to get an extra $20 off any reading with me, excluding emergency appointments. And yes, past life readings are included in that. And if you are watching after November 12th, 2021, and you are a first-time customer, you can use coupon code NEW, all in caps, at checkout for extra money off. Also, you can join my Patreon. That is where we talk about all the evil, satanic stuff, conspiracy theories. Everything is completely uncensored, and that is the only place that I take any requests for celebrity readings at the appropriate tier. We also have exclusive lives every week, and you don't want to miss out on anything because all the content that I post on Patreon is 100% exclusive to Patreon. And sometimes I even spill tea from Hollywood insiders. So you want to make sure that you join my Patreon. That will be linked down below, as well as my backup channel. We will start going live and doing celebrity readings over there live once we reach the 1,000 subscribers threshold that YouTube requires. And also you can follow me on Instagram. That's where I usually post if I'm doing any kind of specials or anything first. All of that info will be linked in the description box below. So you guys know I never know who the heck anybody is. Usually how I find out who anybody is you guys talk about them and I'm like Googling like, who is that? So I didn't know that there was questions surrounding, or people think that Gherbo was cheating on his baby mama Ari with his current girlfriend Taina. I think that's how you say her name, and I apologize if I say anybody's name wrong. I don't have any feelings any type of way about these people, to be shady to them the way I am towards cockroach BBL. I just simply haven't ever, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, I've never heard anybody that's close to her like publicly pronounce her name. Like Emily B's always like, oh, my daughter, my grandson, you know, like anytime I've heard her talk about her. And then every time I've heard Herb talk about her, he says, my girl. So I'm like, I've heard other like creators and they all say her name differently. So that's what I'm like, I have no idea how to pronounce her name. So, but I just wanted to take a look because people, you know, were saying all this stuff and I was like, I didn't even know that to ask that in any of the readings that I have done previously. So Spirit, please join us and answer any questions in regards to Taina, Gherbo, and Ari. Thank you, Spirit. We're asking only with the intention and purpose of clarity and understanding, not with any bad intent, just so that we know the truth and can settle things finally. Thank you. Please bless and protect all who we ask about in this video, as well as all who listen and participate. Thank you, Spirit. Amen. And I forgot with that, the people have also come back and said that they think that, or there was rumors or something that Herb was then backtracked and was cheating on Taina with Ari. So it's a mess. So Spirit, can you please tell me, is this true that Taina and Gherbo had some sort of relationship going on while he was still in a relationship with his first child's mother, Ari? Thank you. And if you're new here, Mercury retrograde kicked my ass and broke my stand and lights. So we are making do until I can sit down later today and really research and decide on one. I'm a Libra, so it takes me forever to make a decision about things, especially when it's stuff that I'm like, okay, I've broken 5 of these now, or they didn't work and I had to return them, so I don't want to like go through that again. So it's making it even harder for me to just push that hit order button. And it is stormy outside, so I apologize that it might be even darker than normal. I have the shade pulled off of a table lamp and have that propped up behind this too, so that's why I'm like getting blinded when I make the mistake of looking up the wrong way. Listen, I also have a Virgo moon and I'm Italian, so we stubborn and we will find a way. Okay. Well, I was hoping that this wasn't going to be true, just because I never want to see women getting hurt or women being involved in hurting other women. However, these are both cheating cards. They both came out, and it is confirming that, number one, you know, when the truth came out, when he had to face up to the consequences of what he done or answer for himself, the spirit is saying that there was, you know, he got away with it for a while, but Ari was given the answers that she was looking for, and, you know, instead of him, you know, even trying to make it right, because spirit is saying that, you know, she was upset, like incredibly upset. However, she was hoping, because there was a baby there, that there would be some sort of an opportunity for them to at least try to get back to a better place, because she was postpartum, hormonal, all that stuff, didn't want to, you know, make a big life-changing decision right then. However, the truth comes out and here he is just running off on the plug, like, I don't want to take responsibility and stick around and try to, you know, make it right after that. So obviously, you know, they broke up and he's now moved on to Taina. However, you know, if you have seen any of the videos that I've done previously on Urban Taina, is that he cheats on her too, and the karma card is showing up that, you know, her karma is that she can't truly be happy in this relationship, because she full well knew what kind of a man she was getting with him and what he did to Ari. So, you know, the old saying goes, you don't win any kind of prize when the prize is a cheating ass man. Spirit, please tell me, did Ari and Herb end up hooking up, cheating together, whatever you want to call it, on Taina? Thank you. Did Herb go behind Taina's back and go back to Ari? Thank you, Spirit. I'm sad. I was hoping that that was wrong. I'm like, I don't know Taina to like her or not like her, but, you know, again, like I said, I never want to see women participating in something that, you know, is going to cause pain to another woman, especially when there's a baby involved. Well, I'll tell you this. That comes up. Ari is very happy that she has moved on from that situation. And Spirit is saying that, you know, even though obviously not all the relationships she tried to, you know, get involved in or whatever after her and Herb first split up were successful or amazing or whatever, she feels very secure where she is now with who she's with now. And he does make her happy. Like, she feels emotionally fulfilled by Bag in a way that she did not with Herb. Spirit saying that, you know, even though Herb has that like sarcastic like vibe to him where he can be like, oh, you know, you ain't all that or whatever, and then like starts laughing and plays it off like a joke. Ari always felt like when he would do stuff like that to her, like, you're really actually trying to cut me down, but you're laughing it off so I can't get mad at you. Whereas when her and Bag like joke around, and even if he does say something that, you know, is kind of sarcastic, dismissive, whatever, like, she knows that he's really coming from a place of joking, because if he really does have like an issue with her, he'll just tell her straight up, like, hey, don't do that, that bothers me. But she doesn't feel like he's constantly trying to like, you know, put her in a negative headspace, make her feel bad about herself the way that she felt like Herb constantly did to her. So she's very much, you know, and I think that Spirit's saying that something she didn't even entirely 100% realize that she was missing in that relationship or any other relationship that she's been in before or since, until she got with Bag. He's actually really emotionally mature, which is good. Because a lot of guys are not, especially not, you know, when you're a young, hot rapper in the game. Okay, so yes, in the very, very, like, beginning, he was, you know, kind of going back and forth, because Spirit is saying he wasn't at that point in time entirely like serious about Taina. It was just like, oh, like, I got caught, so I have to go be with you now. But then when he felt like Ari, you know, like the dust settled and it was like, okay, maybe Ari still does want me back and maybe I should just go back, whatever. He did, you know, go back and forth a little bit between the two. However, Ari is the one that put an end to that. And not because she had another man in her life, but it was really just because she started really seeing Herb as this very problematic person. You play sneaky games, you play women against each other, you know, always are trying to do stuff to just like hurt me, because she feels like he purposely, like, you know, he comes up as this King of Swords, and she feels like he really is purposefully mean and hurtful to her. And that's where Spirit is saying she really started opening her eyes and thinking about all the stuff that he had said and done to her over like their relationship. And I'm not saying she's perfect, you guys. This is coming from her perspective, okay? But they're saying, you know, she went back and she really started to be like, you're messed up, you're calculated, you do all these things, and it's all for your own selfish benefit, and you don't give a crap who you leave hurting in the dust. And so she's the one that cut it off. And Spirit's saying the only reason why she even entertained it was because, you know, let's be honest, everybody has been there where somebody has cheated on you or left you for somebody else, and you're so wounded that the ego kicks in that you're willing to just go and try to get that person back, or you want them to come back and prove themselves to you and show you that, look, the grass isn't greener on the other side, and I made a mistake, and I'm gonna love and cherish you forever now and make it up to you for all the rest of the days of my life, because that would make you feel whole again and make you feel redeemed for what happened, right? So that's where she got caught up in things, but she realized, as much as I love you, as much as I can want to work things out, that comes at the exclusion of me and my own self-worth and my own self-love. So we're done with that. I got to just like walk away from you. And Spirit saying he would have continued to keep going back and forth between the two of them as long as they would have allowed him to. And so there is a, you know, again, that whole I made my bed, I have to lie in it and be happy in it, you know, kind of thing that led to him pushing forwards and making his relationship with Taina more serious and, you know, taking it more seriously, so to speak. So anyways, guys, I am going to go ahead and end that here. They both cheated with him. Nobody is better than anybody in this situation. Herb is the common denominator. You know, sometimes these guys know that girls can be competitive and they take advantage of that. You know, he's just an immature little F-boy, I guess. Nice to see that Bag is emotionally mature, though. I liked that part of things. I wasn't expecting that. So if you guys wanted to book your own personal and private reading with me, join my Patreon, follow my backup channel or my Instagram. All that information will be linked in the description box below. Also, I forgot to say it at the beginning of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and hit the notification bell because I am uploading content daily to YouTube throughout all of November and December. And I want to know, what do you think about all of this, really? I mean, do you think Taina's the bad guy too? Do you think it's just Herb, or do you think Ari had it coming to her? Keep it respectful in the comments, please. No fighting. And I love you, and I will see y'all later. Bye.